Hello, are we live there yet? How's everybody doing today? I don't even know if we're live. Let me check. Can we hear me? If you can teach your dog to fetch slippers, check. Oh, there I am. How's everybody doing today? Gonna wait for people to show up and see when we're gonna start. 6 o'clock. Kind of want to do this as fast as I can. That way I can give you guys time to go watch MTV Q&A because I think he's gonna have a live event today as well. That's why I changed my broadcast to 6 o'clock instead of 6:30. That way we won't be on the same time streaming. I'm trying to check something. Waiting for people to join and go from there. Wonder where the chat is at. Last time it populated over here on my screen, but this time I can't see it. Hello, Jeremy. So this is what I wanted to see. Waiting for people to join and go from there. Wonder where the chat is at. Last time it wonder why it's not showing over here. Populate over here on my screen, but this time I can't see it. Tools. Hello, Jeremy. So this is what I wanted to see. Waiting for people to join and go from there. Wonder where the chat is at. Last time it wonder why it's over here. Well, I can see the chat over here. So, how you doing, Jeremy? I don't know how far behind this is. Hopefully, it's completely live. But I guess we're gonna go ahead and get started with this unboxing and go from there. So the box is actually right behind me, and as some of you know, I got a Ragley Marley. What's up, Chicken Sandies? It keeps repeating what I'm saying. Huh. Let me see. I got the TV on the back. TV on the back. Well, it seems to be fine, I guess. It has stopped. Okay, so good. It's not repeating anymore. Okay, so when did I make the video? Week ago, week and a half ago, I ordered the Ragley Marley for 209 from the Wiggly website, and then I went ahead and got it within 4 days. So it showed up 4 days later, the day that I posted the video. It's actually right behind me. I haven't even started opening this thing yet. So we're gonna open this thing together, I guess. So the box, just FYI, it looks pretty darn good. Really solid. I love it's very thick as well. It's probably about 11, 12 inches wide. So the packaging comes out really well. It's not heavy at all. The surprise, that's really good. And then, let's see what we got. Actually, just got off of work at 4, went to pick up my son, and now we're here. I ate some tostadas. Oh, nice. Nice, nice. The shiny red cup. Show you guys. So you guys can see. I wanted to disconnect the computer, but there it is. The shiny red color, and there's a box on that side. Hmm, seems to be fairly good. Put this over here again and take it out of the box. Quick unboxing, nothing major. This is pretty darn light. I can tell you that. There's nothing in this one. Very light. Oh, nice. So the through axle is actually holding. Nothing else on the box. Box is empty now. Get some scissors. The through axle is actually holding this box. We're gonna cut the zip ties first. The derailleur hanger protection. You guys can see right there. That's a little like cap in here. Not bad. Then we got this right here. I guess I need an Allen head kit to take this out. But it shouldn't even be tight. Let's set this up over here. We'll come back to this in a bit. So I got the through axle. Again, this is streaming at 7:30. I mean 7:20, I guess, because that's what I have. I got the GoPro 9 connected as my webcam, but the streaming software is only 720. So hopefully you can see that in here. M12 and the P is 1.5. So that's the tread pattern. Hopefully you guys can see it right there. And the length is 175 millimeters long. And it's hollow. 10 Newton meters. That's the torque specifics right there. I don't know if you can see that. So this is the two axle. And let's see what we got in the box. I don't think it's gonna come with anything. The only thing that I've seen on the pictures is that it comes with the what is the box? of surprises we have in here. This is a gift. I see them all with a chainstay protector, Ragley branded. So hopefully that's what I have over here. And I don't know what else can be here. It doesn't say anything when I order it. Yeah, I do see the frame protector. And it has a Velcro one. And it has a really cool design, Ragley design. Kind of like it a lot. It's my first Ragley, by the way. And it's black. And then it has all the, oh, it does come with the seat post clamp. And I'm glad because I was going to order one. And it has Ragley in it. And it has all the little grommets for the cable housing and all that. Okay. And let's go ahead and look at the frame. Well, I put the light on so we can see it better and see how close we can get this camera. Wonder if there's anything else in this box besides the packaging. No, it's hollow. There's nothing in here, but I mean, it's pretty well packaged. So really sturdy boxing. So that's very good. Now the frame itself. Let's see. I went ahead and picked the red frame. Why? The only two options was this and the blue one. And I'm like, the blue one, I like the blue one on the accent, but this blue one was a different one. It was like a shiny, deep blue. So I'm guessing this thing is gonna look a little bit better. So when I went over the specs on the specs video, I think this is a 44 to 55 headset, and it is a true taper. It's very nice. So this thing right here that came inside the box is just the covers for the internal routings. So I wonder what type of, okay, let's see. Right here, we have external routings, and we have these things right here for the externals, and they're gonna go under the down tube. So I have one over here in the middle and on the back. And then I have one bottle cage mount. And then this space is right here. This is most likely for the dropper post. So if you don't want to use a dropper post, then you can cover this thing with a little cap in here. Now, all of this, no, never mind. I thought all of them were caps, but that wasn't going to make any sense because what if I actually wanted to run the dropper? Let's see what we got over here, these garments. Now it also has the stickers over there to protect the frame from the cable housings. It has 6 of them, clear stickers. And then you either get a cap for whatever you're not gonna use, or the actual port right there for the dropper. And I have 1, 2, 3 ports. I have 3 ports and 3 caps. So whatever you're gonna use, that's good. And then over here, this is for the cable management or brake hose management at the dropouts or the chain stays over there in the back. It has the things to put it in. And then that's all that came with the box. Now let's look at the frame. The frame actually looks pretty darn good. Now, one thing I'm not a fan anymore, I guess I'm just gonna have to, it's gonna have to grow on me, is the tubular shape of the frame. I'm used to more like rectangular instead of cylinders. So this reminds me of the 90s frames, which I guess I'm gonna have to learn to like it. Now I'm matching the Marley frame with the toolboxes that I have. Cut this right here. No, I don't want to cut this. I'm just gonna show you because I'm not gonna build it just yet. So we have place to mount a bash guard right here on the bottom. And then let's look at the frame a little closer. So the frame is an ISO 4210, which is what? Supposed to be aluminum. You know what? I actually do want to take this off so that we can weigh this thing. Why wouldn't we weigh it? I mean, duh, it only makes sense. Bare frame. It has the replaceable derailleur hanger, and it's a 148. And I went ahead and got the large frame. Now this is a pretty, I like it. I like it. Let's see, where is my weight? Oh, it's right there. Find my scale right here. And we're gonna go ahead and weigh this thing. I guess I can put it in. I don't want to damage the frame. Do not want to damage the frame. Any ideas? How long did it take to arrive? It took me like 4 days. What's up, Kyo? It's all your fault, man. It is all your fault. Got this because of you. But at $200, I couldn't pass that deal, especially because I have parts to build it, kinda. We're gonna go over that in a minute. I don't know where to put this thing. Okay, maybe over here by the caliper. Okay, let me go ahead and weigh this thing. It's on hold. All right. 475 kilograms right there. And that translates to 76 ounces or 2.15 kilograms. So it's not bad at all. Not bad at all. So let's talk about what we're gonna do with this bike. I'm gonna sit over here because I'm gonna crash the TV. So it does look nice. It does look really good. What's up, Chris? Chris, ha. So I got this bike. It was like I said on the previous video. It was like $209. 2 weeks prior to that, when Charlie mentioned it, it was like 300 and something. So with shipping, because Wiggly charged like around $49 for shipping, where other companies, I don't remember who was the other one, were charging like whatever the frame was worth for shipping. So I think that was absurd. That was way too expensive. Not even bike flights will charge you that much. So for 209 plus taxes, I think I ended up paying like $250, $260, something like that. And then I went ahead and got it. And I don't know if it was a good idea or not, because I don't have any more space at all. Actually, I don't know if you guys can see over here my bikes. A couple of days ago, I came back from a ride. I rode on Sunday. No. Yes. Either Sunday or Monday. I think I rode Sunday. Yes, I rode Sunday. And then on Monday, I didn't have anything to do because it got late. So I started playing with the placement on the bikes. And I only had one, two, three, four, only had 5 bikes in there, and now I have 7. So the placement is like only 8 inches apart, which is way too close. But there are fitting. I currently have my dad's bike in there because he hasn't taken it. He told me, you know what, keep it for now because I don't have any place to put it because we gotta go clean up his garage. That way we can. He wants to do something like this over here as well, and then I'm gonna take it over there. But I went ahead and did it like this because when I take that one off, this one is gonna take place of that. Now, as far as what I'm gonna put in it, right now, I don't know. This is a 27 and a half inch bike, And as you guys know, I'm a 29er guy, but now that I'm thinking about it, this I'm of course I'm gonna try to put in a 29 in the front and the rear. Hopefully they fit. Now some of you gave me ideas. Chris said, why don't you make it a mullet? I have never done a mullet except when I tried out the Mongoose Blackham. I made a 29, 20, yeah, 29 and 27 and a half after I converted it. But then yeah, that's true. Seven, one bike per day, right? You're right. 7 days. I have 7 bikes right here. One bike per day, and then next week repeat. So this is what I have. I have a bunch of specialized hillbilly tires still on the drawer behind me. So I have tires to put in there. The only thing that I don't have right now is a wheel set. And this is because I don't know if you remember, I wanted to put the otter back to 27 and a half because I'm not using it too much. Some of you also commented like, why don't you make it like a mullet as well? So it's not, like I said, it's not my primary bike. As you guys can see, I also finished the um, Himalo bike is completed. I still have videos coming out. I still have videos that are recorded. Some of them I did off the scenes because it's a lot of the same thing. And why make a lot of that? So I took it to the trail, and so far, what I can tell you about the Himalo frame, that thing feels so smooth. It feels good. I guess the build and everything, it came out. It came out good. Now I'm debating on what to do because I wanted to make the otter back into 27 and a half. That way I can try out some of the features over here in my local trail, feel a little more comfortable inside the bike, not and that in a way that it won't feel too big because a 29er it's still a 29er. So I have different options. Let me show you something else. Right here, I actually got my wife's bike that she has not used at all since I finished building it. I haven't even taken it to the trail. Nothing. So that thing is sitting right there. And that thing currently it's a 27 and a half. That thing has the buckless wheel set that I have put on the Mongoose Blackham. Okay. So hear me out. I have that. Of course, it's a quick release front and rear, which is not a problem. I have hubs to convert those into boost for the front. And then my idea is put those on the otter. Okay. So I can convert the front hub into a boost spacing. If I make it a mullet, I have 29-inch boost hubs as well. Wheels already built, but I can also, that would be perfect because the rear is quick release. Now, the original one, actually right here from that one, I gotta rebuild this hub because it's very messed up. And I can just put this back into that bike. These are the stock ones. I just gotta clean this up, put bearings, new bearings, and maybe even a quick release adapter. Because I remember this. I think this one was a solid axle. You just put in a quick release in this one, which I do have, and the other one I don't even know where it is, but this is the other thing that I have. I have powder right here, and I have the other one right here, running here. Okay. Let me show you. So this is the front one. This is the cruiser front wheel, front hub, 15 by 100. So I think I have a cruiser 390 that is a 15 by 110. So boost ready because I have a boost fork, the one that I took off the. By the way, I went ahead and off camera, or did I record it? No, I think I did record it on my Polygon 6 QT8. I went ahead and put in the lyric and a new crankset, crank arms, yeah, just the crankset, and then I also put the Revelation that I rebuilt, I put on the Himalo frame. By the way, that thing is buttery smooth. So I can either keep, if I wanted to use, my idea is to use this, if I cannot fit a 29 into this Marley, I can use this on the Marley. And why this and not the buckless? Well, because this is a wider diameter and I don't have any wheels right now. So this is what I have. I can either keep this one and put the spacers, because I do have spacers to make this the 6-volt adapter and the spacers for the two axles to make it a 110. And then for the rear, I had already laced up this Novatech that I was gonna put in the adder, but now that I'm thinking about it, I have, let me show you, I have a few parts right here up on my sleeve. So this is quick release, so of course it will not fit on the Marley, but I have a few parts right here. This hub, I took off the wheel set, well, the rear wheel that I bought for the Himalo frame. I bought a Facebook Marketplace, a WTV I-35 Tough. So this is the original HG hub from that one, and it is 148. And I went ahead and put in a micro spline on that one, an SLX on that one. So that I have this hub right here that I can potentially lace up to this one, and then I will have in front and rear boost for the Marley. Now, right now, I don't want to spend any money on this bike, so I'm gonna be reusing or using parts that I already have. I also have for the drivetrain, I have a box 2 11-speed group set, shifter and derailleur. I also have an 11-speed cassette, brand new, that I use for a couple of rides and then I just put it back. So I have that. Let me show you. So and I have different options because my idea right now is to go budget as I can on the Marley, just to test out some parts. Also, up there on the top, on the boxes, on top of those boxes right there, I have a 15 by 100 Bolani fork, air fork, brand new. The one that I got from the Amazon warehouse for $64. I have it right there. So what I want to do, I know Ragley is a really nice frame and everything, but I can either put that fork in there and then I don't have to use the spacers for this wheel. Again, that's if I can fit a 29er. And then on, of course, and then use some of these parts. This, I just took off the polygon because I replaced them, but I have JG bike as well. So I have this one. This being used. This thing has probably around 1,000, if not 2,000 miles on it, at least 1,500 miles. But it looks decent. It looks fine. I have more chain rings. There's no any issues with this. This is 170. But I do have brand new cranksets as well. So like the race work, I have a couple of those. I have the JG bike. So let's build it together. Let's look at the so we have Forever MTB. How you doing, my guy? ¿Crees que ese cuadro doble suspensión es mejor que el cuadro de la Mongoose Ledge? ¿Cuál? Which one? The Himalo? Definitely. Definitely. It has bearings. It has really good seal bearings. Keo has one too. I don't know if he still has it, but that's the reason why I got it. And I think the price went up a little bit, but I think it's a really good deal. And then on the group chat that we're in, because I don't know where's Eugene. Eugene, where are you, man? He posted a link to the same Himalo frame. Oh my god! But in different colors. So different colors, but he also had branding on it. So I do think that's a really good frame. Está muy bueno el cuadro. Okay. So for the pedals, race, no, Fuker pedals, red ones, of course. These are the ones that Daryl sent me when I bought the dropper post from the Axum that I put on my dad's bike. And then he also sent me this all together. The deal was all together. So I'm thinking about using this red Fugger pedals. I don't know if I'm going to overwhelm it with the red. We'll see. So this is the box 2 that I used on the blue Axum for almost the whole time until I upgraded to the ore. So this is 11 speed, and the good thing about the 11 speed is that I have an HD cassette, so I don't have to spend money on things that I already have. Like I said, I want to try to keep it as budget as I can. And of course, I have the box 2 shifter in here. This is a very, very good group set. I don't think they make it anymore, but this thing is super good. It's very relatable. Like I told you in the previous video, the groups that I put on my dad's Axum is the CRX Pro, the Sensa CRX Pro. When I got that one over a year ago, and when I looked at this one, they look very, very similar. So I think that the CRX is a knockoff of this box, but that's a different story. Then I have brand new. I don't even know what brakes are these, because I probably have never used them. These are some hydraulic brakes. Now, this is another call for you guys. You guys let me know. These are the... What are these? I don't know what these are. These are the Zito. The Zito brakes. I think I did put in a pair of this on the Mongoose Blackham. I think these are actually it. The Mongoose Blackham, I put this on it and rode it like that for 2 rides. And I think my wife's bike has the same one, but I haven't taken that on the trail. So they're holding up good. There's no leaks. They've been in storage for almost 2 years since I bought them. So there's no leaks. So that's a good sign. But I couldn't tell you a good review, but for what I used them for before, the time that I used them, I had no issues with this. So we can do a trial test on this. The other thing that I could do, because I still have the $26 hydraulic brakes that I put on my dad's bike. I have another brand new set that I was gonna put on the Axum, the black Axum that I bought for me, but that I returned. So I have those brakes, and they have the fin calipers, so it'll be a good trial if y'all guys want me to try something like that. But like I said, on those, the problem with those is that I couldn't find them anymore. And this, you can find them. So if you want like a long term kind of thing, maybe I can do this, because again, my idea right now is to go as budget as I can on this build. I don't want to spend any money at all if I don't have to, because I think I have everything. The only thing that I do not have, I also have another part. The stem, fun stem. I've been buying the fun stems. This is a 35 millimeter clamp, 32 millimeters in length, and this is it's a red one actually. So it's a different red than the pedals, although not too different. Different shade of red, and I love the way these things look. So I'm thinking about using this one. However, I do not have a handlebar. I don't have a handlebar or matching grips. I have takeoffs from the polygons that I could use. I mean, I'm not worried about grips because I can easily find them for $15 if I wanted some Rock Bros or something like that. So it's not a big deal on the grip department. The only thing that I do not have is a 35 millimeter handlebar yet. So I'm holding up on that. Like I said, I don't want to spend any money right now because this hobby is getting a little bit expensive. Some of you already know that, right? Joshua, chicken sandys, it gets a little expensive. But again, I have everything that I need for this. I do have, it is a 44, is it a 4455 or 4456? I do not remember the specs from the video that I did for y'all guys. So let me check real quick if I have the headset. So Ragley Marley Wiggle. I don't remember it's a 4455 or 4456. If some of you guys remember, let me know down in the chat. That way I can see if I actually need a headset or not. Because I do have a 4456 headset, but I do not think I have a 4455. So let's see. Ragley Marley. Does anybody remember what it is? It's pulling up. I missed it. Richard Canyon. Of course, the frame is right here, my man. I'm gonna show you use for you. Right here. So these are clear coated in decals. I'm not gonna be painting this frame, at least not anytime soon. And it has the ports for internal drop for the shifter. Why is there? What is this? What is this for? Comes in, but I don't know where it goes out. I don't see a place for it to go out. So something goes in here, but it doesn't go out. What the heck? Anybody know what this is for? Unless, yeah, never mind. This is for the dropper. It comes in through the drive side, and then it comes out through the non-drive side and back into the seat tube. So the internal routing is only for the dropper post. And then everything else is external. Right here you have the this plastic things that are gonna hold everything together. There's 3 of them. And then of course through axle. And the frame weight, what was it? Set 4.25, something like that. I don't even remember. But yeah, here's the frame, Richard. So let's see what else we have. And it came with this Ragley Marley chainstay protector. Very cool design. Ghosted black with the logo and everything. It says Ragley, has the crown, the lions, and everything. So it's pretty cool. And of course, all the garments, either caps or port entrances. There's 3 caps, 3 entrances, depending on what you're gonna do. If you're gonna run a dropper or not, you have the option to do so or not do so. That's another thing that I think I have this. If I'm not mistaken, this is a let's see right here. I'm at the specs right now. So the seat post diameter is at 31.9. I do not have a 31.9 seat post, dropper post, but I do have a 30.9. So I'm guessing I can buy a spacer and then run that one. So that's another $100 that I'm gonna be saving right there. That's pretty cool that I don't have to buy that thing because I actually bought one by accident. Thank you, Keo. Well, it's not your fault, it's my fault. I was actually looking for a dropper post for the model frame, and then I asked on the group, and he said, "So here's the link. This is $99." So I went ahead and ordered it. And then when I was looking for some other things, I found the dropper post from the Axum. I'm like, oh my god, I just spent $100 on something that I did not need. It was not too expensive. It's $100. I know it's a lot of money for a lot of people, but still, I didn't want to spend money that I didn't have. So I do have a dropper post that I'm gonna be using. I'm just gonna buy the shim adapter. And let me look at the headset. I just want to make sure I do have the headset. Where is the specs? Size guide. No. Tire clearance. Where is it? 4456. It's a 4456 headset. So I do have a headset with those characteristics that I'm going to be using right here. So another thing that I do not have to buy. That's a good thing. This is a Cito headset, brand new. Probably paid like $14, $15. Whenever I see them on the Amazon warehouse for that price, I buy them because you know that you're gonna use them regardless. So that's a good thing that I already have this and I don't have to spend another $15 on that because it adds up. Okay, I have a few parts everywhere. Chain, I do have a chain. I have 11 speed, the box chain that came with this group set, the box 2 group set. So I have the chain. So I'm gonna be running an 11 speed group set on this bike. I don't have, like I said, I don't have any other um, wheel sets except for the ones that I have. I'm gonna be, and most likely, and if I cannot fit a 29, I'm gonna end up relacing this one, which by the way, it turned out pretty darn straight. And I dished it too. After a little while, I dished it. But I'm getting better at lacing, way better and way faster. That's a good thing. So let's see. Any more questions? That red is nice. It is nice. Chaco. Hard Chaco. Any other plans? Any other things that we got right now? No. On the Walmart bikes. I guess this is gonna be like a step up from the Walmart bikes, the Ragley Marley, only because it's a name brand. It's not a Walmart brand. But the frame, it was $200. So I mean that as a budget frame, that is a very budget frame. So I remember I paid $250 for a Axum frame a year and a half ago. So this for the same price, like I said, I'm not a big fan of the round tube. Your mmmbop arrive in 2 days, and that's another thing that I was looking at after I purchased this one. I didn't even realize, well, it didn't occur to me to check for the mmmbop, the Ragley mmmbop, which is basically almost like this one, except it's more enduro oriented hardtail. And it was only like 20, 40 more dollars than this one. So if I would have preferred to order that one, but I don't think I can return this unless for free. I don't think I can return unless it was damaged. So I guess I'm gonna keep it and then we'll see later on what happens. I mean, I'm planning to run, like I said, I have two forks. I have the Radon, the SR Sunto Radon 34, that's 140 millimeters of travel. And I have the Bolani 15 by 100 through axle air fork that I bought for $64 from Amazon. But I think that one is 120 millimeters of travel. I'm leaning more towards the Radon because two reasons: better quality and more travel. Plus, I've been using that for the past 8 months on the Polygon, so I know that fork pretty well. Before the Polygon, I run it on the black Axum that I sold last year. So I've been running that Radon for a little over a year. I did when I increased the travel, I re-greased it and everything, so it's in pretty darn good conditions. Now, if y'all this is something like I said, I want to make this as budget as I can, so I can either go super budget and use that Bolani fork, and I can use a stock Axum transmission on it. Maybe not the bottom bracket or the crankset, but like the drivetrain, the shifter, and the railer. Save a lot of money there. Use grips. Put in 100 at the 31.8 millimeter uh, stem and handlebar, the wake ones that I had that I took off the other builds. I actually have like 5 of them over here. Oh, So I have this 31.8s as well. This is the one that I took off the. This originally was on my first build, the Mongoose Extra Pro that I did a lot of videos on, maybe any on DIY stuff. And then it went to the Mongoose Black one, and then this one was on the Blue Axum before I painted it. And it's a 31.8, and I love this handlebar because of my sticker right there. I love that sticker, but orange doesn't go with that, so we'll see. I have a couple more up there. I also see a saddle, and basically I have everything that I need to build this as a 27 and a half, and even as a 29er. What else I have over here? I have rotors, but I have 160. That's gonna be a problem. I don't like 160. This is a 160 center lock, although this actually goes with this one. This is the one that came with this stuff. So worst case scenario, I can use this Shimano 160 rear, and then, like I said, I have the bhfyp crankset over here as well. You want to see this for a little while? I can use this because I also have oval chain rings. I actually prefer running an oval, so I might actually use this instead of this one for a little bit. See how that goes. I think I have some red oval chain rings. Like I said, I don't know if it's gonna be way too much red. We'll see. And I have different color chain rings as well. Now the other accent color that I can use, and what do you guys think? Let me know. Let me know. I mean, I have this red hooker pedals, but I also have blue pedals, brand new blue pedals. I have blue chain ring. I have blue brakes. So I have everything blue, and that way I don't have to put in a different color, um, red pedals and black grips. I have blue chain rings, or I can use a black chain ring just to break it off a little bit. What do you guys think? Will it look good? Red and blue? Or should I just make it all red? Or spend $25 on new sets of pedals and grips, make them black? What do you guys think? I don't know. I don't mind spending $20-$30 on that. But again, like I said, I don't want to spend any money on this thing. Glad that it came with the Richard. Look, it came with the seat post clamp. So you don't have to buy that one. 30, but this is a 34.9 seat post clamp. So I had one because when I bought the one from the Himalo frame, it came as a pair. They came two for like $6, so that's a really good deal. But this is already Ragley branded, so this is really good. And then I don't know what you guys think. Oh, but if I go blue, then this stem will not make it. But I can use a black JG bike stem with the 31.8 millimeter handlebar, or I will have to buy a handlebar, a 35 millimeter clamp handlebar, because I don't have one. But other than that, like I said, I'm gonna see if I can actually fit a 20. I don't have a 29-inch wheel right here. The outer and put it in there. 2.2 tire. Should we do that? Let's see if I can take it off real quick. Although if you wanna see me doing that right now, let me know. I wanna end up in like 5 minutes. That way you guys can go ahead and watch. Go to MTV Q&A and watch his live stream. But if you wanna see me put that 29-inch wheel on the Ragley Marley, let me know down in the comments right now on the chat. and I will make it happen right real quick. You got like 20 seconds to do so. If not, I can just do a short later on and then let you keep you guys posted on that. All right, so I guess I'll make it short if that works well. Other than that, guys, I don't have anything else for y'all. Like I said, I do want to make this a really budget build. I don't want to I don't want to spend too much money on it yet. Maybe once I start doing upgrades, Facebook Marketplace deals, things like that, then I will start upgrading it. But right now, I'm gonna use anything that I have in here on hand and start building it like that. So I do have bottom brackets. I have, like I said, I have everything except for the rear wheel. I will have to relace unless the 29 fits. The 29 fits. I do have a wheel set. The one that I had on the blue Axum, the WTV STI 29 is outside on the shed, so I can use that. But I will also have to lace the rear hub because it's a 142, and I have not seen any caps. If you guys have seen any Novatech caps to convert the 142 to a 148, let me know because I have searched and searched and searched and no luck. So if I can just get that, it'll be, and if it fits, even if it doesn't fit, I could use that. So if you guys seen that, that'll be great. If not, I will probably have to, like I said, relace this one with the 148 hub behind me and then go from there. But other than that, that was just a quick unboxing, quick setup, overview on what parts I have. Like I said, I have these Cito brakes. And by the way, I have these Cito brakes. There's one piston brakes, but I do have also a couple of Shimano MT200 levers. So I could also do like a little hybrid kind of thing with these brake pads. I mean, with these calipers and those MT200 levers with this thing. And maybe, who knows, maybe they'll work better. But like I said, I don't remember exactly how this work. You can watch the video on the review on this one. They did really well. They really well. But for the price for the MT200s, I will go with the MT200s over any other of the budget brakes, unless you can find the $26 um, deal that I got that I put on my dad's Axon. All right, guys, that's gonna wrap it up for this one, guys. Thank you for logging in. Thank you for tuning in. And other than that, I guess go check out MTV Q&A. He has a live stream with Thinker Cyclist, something like that. Check him out and check my live stream with him that I did. We did a couple of weeks ago. We talk a lot. We talk a lot about different things. So check that one out. But other than that, let me go ahead and turn off that light. Well, then that's gonna wrap it up for this one, guys. And I guess I'll see you on the trails. Let's ride.